Good morning from the office. I am BKP, North Georgia's only live online morning show, and we're coming to you Friday morning live from downtown Blue Ridge. Nothing better than a quiet little small town USA here in Blue Ridge. We're preparing the patio area for the weekend, getting it all cleaned up. This is a nice plaza. We're up here at the shops at Sycamore. We have Tupelo Tea, Kinty, New Blue Home and Gift. We have the Polar Ice frozen yogurt and Broken Bull. We're going to be here every Friday morning, folks. Last week we did Thursday, but we're going to be here every Friday morning. Every Friday morning we are going to be here broadcasting. This is going to be our summer show. So that way, you're welcome to come down. We start at 8. We got a lot of great guests. We're going to build guests up every Friday. Now, a couple things we want you to know. That if you would like to come down and join us on the show, send me a text, 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700. If you would like to be on the show, have the phone here. You can call us, 706-889-9700, or email us, chief@fetchernews.com. So if you'd like to come down on Friday morning, a couple things we're looking for throughout this summer. You want to come down and play music. You want to come down and play some music during the time. We're here from 8 to 11. Give us a call. Let us know. We'd like to have different things every Friday morning on this plaza. We're going to have music, party every Friday morning. So get ready all summer long. And this will be at right here at the plaza here at Sycamore Shops. Now, a couple things we have in store today. You know, there are still some elections going on here in Fannin County. There is the magistrate race. The chief magistrate judge race is still going on. That's in a runoff between Sherry Walker, the current magistrate, and her opponent, Brian Jones. Brian Jones will be our guest this morning at 9:30, so he'll be coming down for about 15 minutes and talking to us about 9:30. Now, Sherry Walker was invited this morning. She happens to be on vacation, and tentatively right now, she will be here next Friday. Okay, so she'll be here next Friday. And again, we're getting it all cleaned up here for the weekend. This is a great place to come shop, all of downtown Blue Ridge. Okay, after Brian Jones this morning, we're going to have Gabe Northern. Gabe Northern is a former NFL football player. He lives here in North Georgia now. And Gabe used to play for the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. See, I'm used to the studio, folks, so you're going to have to bear with me. I got to get used to this on Fridays because I'm not used to the activity around me. We're in the studio. My biggest concern in the morning is Lonnie paying attention. Right now, I've got all these things going on, but it's a beautiful, quiet morning here in Blue Ridge. Okay, we have Gabe.
You know, my biggest concern in the morning.
What's your biggest concern?
A nice, quiet place to take a nap.
Nice, quiet place to take a nap. It is Friday, Lonnie. It's almost over, okay? We made it through a week, and it was only a short week. So we have, again, we have Gabe Northern, and he is coming in. He's going to be with us this morning. Again, former football player, NFL football player for the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Also, we will have with us between 9 and 11, somewhere between then, a special co-host that'll be joining me, Kristen Berry. She is a professional health and fitness instructor. So, hey, you never know. We may be doing a fitness thing right here on the plaza, Lonnie. We may be one Friday. We may have you out here doing Zumba. You never know. How's that working for you, Lonnie? No?
I'm trying to figure out what part of napping you don't understand.
Well, I might have you out here doing Zumba in a couple weeks. Anyhow, Kristen Berry's going to be here, and she is. No, but she is going to be here, and she is going to be joining me between 9 and 11. Special co-host, again, a professional health and fitness instructor. So I'm your host, BKP. Look, we've gone from Monday, where Memorial Day, and we have honored this past Monday our fallen soldiers. But you know, the only thing the news could talk about Monday was a gorilla. And the only thing, I seen something on Facebook this week that I really enjoyed. It wasn't until this week that I knew so many of my Facebook friends were professionals concerning gorilla behavior, okay? It wasn't until this week till I realized all my Facebook friends were professionals concerning guerrilla behavior. So we talked about a guerrilla being shot that kindly glossed over our Memorial Day, but not here at FetcherNews.com, and I know not for you out there. Then feel safe. The Republicans are as far away from Blue Ridge. We've got them all down in Augusta, Georgia today. So the Georgia State Republican Convention is down in Augusta. Again, you're safe here in Blue Ridge. They're all down in Augusta this weekend. But, hey, the big question was, will Paul Ryan endorse Donald Trump? Well, yesterday, the Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, came out and said, I will be voting for Donald Trump, and I will be doing what I have to work with him. We'll try to come together, Donald Trump and I, if elected, to move our agenda forward. So that was good news for the Republicans, the never Trump people. Paul Ryan said, I will vote for Donald Trump. Also, this weekend down there in Augusta, the Republicans of Georgia will be hearing Senator David Perdue, which penned a pretty good op-ed in the Washington Post this week, 2 days ago, saying it is time to support the nominee, Donald Trump. And also, Rick Perry, the governor of Texas, will be down there. So it'll probably be a full weekend of all of the Republicans down there in Augusta saying it's time to support Donald Trump. A lot of them in that room are Cruz delegates that were elected to go and cast their vote in the second ballot for Ted Cruz. So they're going to be hearing this weekend, hey, we got to get on board with Donald Trump. Now, the one thing down in Augusta is reports are coming back that the governor, they're not real happy with him down in Augusta at the Republican convention. So Governor Nathan Deal will be a no-show at the Republican convention this weekend, along with House Speaker David Ralston. Now, both of them will not be at the convention, and that seems to clear the way for the top tier of Casey Cagle. So don't be surprised to see them come out this weekend with Casey Cagle as talked about for your next governor, as Governor Deal, and also David Ralston. Clear the way. Don't take any time off the stage, and it will be somewhat Casey Cagle's convention down there this weekend. Now, what else we got going on? Rioting out in L.A., not in L.A., California, right? It was in San Jose, California. People, they are not rioting against Donald Trump. They're rioting against America, okay? They're flying Mexican flags, all right? They are not protesting Donald Trump. They're using that as their reasoning. They're protesting America, all right? Now, if unemployment's down to 5%, then why don't these people get a job? Why are they out protesting? Why aren't they at work? Okay, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show, live from downtown Blue Ridge. We're getting used to this. Stay with us. Again, Brian Jones will be our guest this morning, candidate for magistrate judge. Gabe Northern, former NFL football player for the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings, will be here, and I will have a special co-host this morning, a health and fitness professional, Kristen Berry. Lonnie.
Switch and save at Schottenkirk Ford. Find quality pre-owned trucks under $20,000 and not just Fords. We have all the best makes and models. Shop the best selection of certified pre-owned Fords in the area. Switch today and shop our network of over 500 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. We'll even deliver it to you. Plus, every vehicle sold comes with Schottenkirk Customer Care, which offers you extra protection for no extra charge. Make the switch to Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Online at SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Announcing Pizza Hut's new Applewood smoked bacon and melty cheese, stuffed in the crust. Pizza Hut's bacon stuffed crust pizza is here, now with Applewood smoked bacon. And loaded with cheese in one irresistible crust. Just $12.99, only at Pizza Hut.
You're making me crazy.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband, Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Only Pizza Hut delivers 2 medium pizzas any way you want for just $6.99 each. Get any 2 freshly made pizzas with high quality, fresh ingredients and sauce made with California vine ripened tomatoes. Now get your favorite specialty recipes like meat lovers, backyard barbecue chicken, or 5-pepper pepperoni. So you never have to compromise with any quality toppings, any crust, any specialty. Anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas, just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Truck Month is back at your new Days Chevrolet in Jasper with savings up to $8,000 off MSRP. Right now, get a roomy new Chevy Equinox for just $23,200, or get Days max discount on a new Silverado Crew Cab, just $31,900, plus instant easy credit with Days Fast Track Credit Center. But these Truck Month savings won't last long. Get to Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where Chevy cars and trucks cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
And we're back. I am BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. And we're here, and it's Good Morning from downtown Blue Ridge. This is our summer special series. We will be here all summer long, every Friday morning. So we'd like for you to come down and join us on Fridays. Right down here, we are at the shops at Sycamore, right here in downtown Blue Ridge. And it's great to come down here. You're going to have to bear with me. I am BKP, your host. Bear with me, folks, please. I've gotten used to the studio. I've gotten used to the table in the office, the microphone out in front of me. I've gotten used to that, and I've gotten used to where Lonnie's at and not being able to see Lonnie, and I'm able to see him now. That's and he's wearing these bright orange shorts that's blinding me over here. So there's a lot of things. I'm not used to a lapel mic. We got these nice digital lapel mic, so please send me a message. Tell me how we're sounding this morning. And we're cleaning up here at the shops at Sycamore. They keep everything all nice and cleaned up. They just finished the plaza area, cleaning it all up for the weekend. We have Tupelo tea over here, Kinty, New Blue Home and Gift, frozen yogurt right behind me, and the Broken Bull. So we'll talk more about those shops later. But come and join us at downtown Blue Ridge. Now, our phone number is 706-889-9700, and our email address is chief@fetchernews.com. A couple things we want to do this summer every Friday. We'd like to have some live music. Now, last week we did the show here Thursday, okay? But this is every Friday now. Like to have live music. So if you'd like to come down, be a part of the show and play music, and you're an artist out there, like to join us on the show, give me an email, chief@fetchernews.com. So if you'd like to be a guest on the show, if you're traveling up to Blue Ridge and you want to stop by and join us on the set, please do. Don't hesitate to stop over and say hello. Again, our guest this morning will be Gabe Northern. Gabe played professional NFL football, went to LSU, then played for the Buffalo Bills and Minnesota Vikings. He now lives up here in North Georgia, and he's going to come and talk to us this morning. We're going to talk about college football, the NFL, and life after the NFL. And hey, Gabe, what are you doing in North Georgia? So we're going to be with him at 10 o'clock this morning. At 9:30, candidate for magistrate judge Brian Jones will be our guest here. As I told you earlier, we did invite Sherry Walker, but she is the incumbent at the time, and they're in a runoff here in Fannin County. We did invite her, but she happens to be on vacation this week, like many through the Memorial Day weekend. She happens to be on vacation, so she said that she possibly tentatively could be here next Friday. We have invited Speaker of the House David Ralston, and he is trying to wrap up his schedule after a long campaign season. So he did confirm the end of this month. So sometime at the end of this month, we'll have Speaker of the House David Ralston will be here. And by that time, we'll know what took place down at the Republican convention, and we'll see what is in the political climate for the upcoming session down there in Atlanta, and also some of his predictions maybe on who may be some of the candidates for governor. But that will be at the end of this month. Speaker of the House David Ralston will join us. At 9 o'clock, I have a special co-host coming up. Her name is Kristen Berry. She is a professional health and fitness trainer, and she'll be here with me for a couple hours. She'll just sit on the couch with us, talk to us. We'll talk about health and fitness. You never know. Like I told Lonnie, we'd like to have some music out here. You may tune in one Friday morning. We may be doing a Zumba class here, a health and fitness class right out here on the plaza. So a segment. So, hey, stay tuned for that. Now, as I was telling you before we went to break, one, I have my Spark, Lonnie. I haven't got it going yet. Maybe that's what I have to do on Fridays is make sure the Spark is going, okay? But I have my Spark ready to go and my AvoCare bottle here in a minute. It's just a little different for me. I have my small computer, don't have the big one like I'm used to on the screen, so I'm getting used to everything. But folks, out in San Jose, the people protesting. Now, what is the Ferguson effect? Now, we'll get to the people protesting in a minute, but what is the Ferguson effect? Have you looked at the staggering numbers of murders in our cities? Have you looked at Dallas up 55%, Chicago up 55%? Have you looked at the murder rates, Philadelphia? I mean, be careful, Democrats. You get to Philadelphia, the murder rate's up, okay? And it's not exactly... folks, the murder rate is up in these cities, and they're doing studies now. And the FBI, head of the FBI, Google his name for me, Lonnie, head of the FBI. I forget off the top of my head. I want to know. The head of the FBI comes out yesterday. It does a report on the war within. Now, they don't call it that. Okay, and we talk about not being in battle.
James
Comey. Yeah, James Comey, head of the FBI. He said in his review, this is the head of the FBI, we don't know why this is happening. We don't know what is causing the increase in the murder rate in the inner cities. Now they have it labeled called the Ferguson effect. What's the Ferguson effect? Well, the Ferguson effect may be that officers that, we've got to get back. I'm going to talk to Brian Jones about that. I know we're in a little town of Blue Ridge here, but you know what? I get so upset that we don't respect our law enforcement. Okay, officers, this is a touchy subject. You can't say they're not enforcing the law. That's not fair to them. You understand what I'm saying, Lonnie? But the fact is, everybody's got a cell phone, okay? And this is your right. Everybody has your First Amendment right, your right to freedom of speech, your right to freedom of expression. We seen the right to freedom of expression last week down at the Libertarian Party, freedom of expression. The guy stripped right on stage, right? And that's the reason probably Nathan Deal, the governor, is not going down to Augusta, is he found out there was no strippers. But that's my joke, okay? Anyhow, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, all right? If an officer sees something happening and can deter it from happening, and they use force, or as my co-host usually Monday through Thursday, George would say, what they do, they clunked them right on the head, or right, George would say, somebody's videoing it, and the next thing you know, the officer's brought up on charges. Now, these are people, folks, that have a career, all right? They have taken an oath to serve and protect. They've given their time. They've studied. They've went to the academies. They've done the training, and they're here to serve and protect. But they have families. They have mortgages. They have children in school. They have children in college. They have bills, and they have pensions, and they have their health care and their livelihood, period. All that together is livelihood. They have that all wrapped together, and the next thing you know, somebody takes a video of them deterring a situation or stopping a situation, their career's over. They call it the Ferguson effect. So you can't really say, the FBI says, we don't know why this is happening. What do you mean you don't know why this is happening? The President of the United States comes out and he says, he doesn't want to say that we're in any foreign battles. Look at Fallujah. We'll talk about Fallujah on Monday. But he doesn't want to talk about we're in any foreign battles, okay? Any wars, any conflicts. He doesn't want to say it. Folks, the casualties are here at home. What, 166 in Chicago? Over 100 last Memorial Day weekend, I think. I don't know. Or 40-some, I don't know. They're just killing them left to right in Chicago. It's a war. And by the way, if the liberals go down there, the Democrats go down to Philadelphia, I wonder who's going to have the guns. I mean, Lonnie, just thinking, are you paying attention? Because who's going to have the guns? I mean, I'm concerned about these poor liberal Democrats. They're all going to go to the convention. It's going to be a gun-free zone, and gun violence is up in Philadelphia. Aren't you the least bit concerned?
I was more interested in the San Jose shooting that happened. Gun-free zone. Have you not seen this?
Go ahead, Lonnie. What you got?
It was pretty funny to me because this shooting out in San Jose, this was ago, and everybody was like, well, no, that can't happen. There can't be a shooting in San Jose because it's a gun-free zone. Don't the criminals understand that this is a gun-free zone?
Folks, we're right here. We're in a war right within our country, and we're not paying attention to it. And they call it the Ferguson effect, okay? And the murder rate is up in these cities. And it's criminals with guns. Gun laws will not, this is not a problem with guns. It's criminals with weapons, right, Lon?
I don't think you understand.
What am I missing?
No, they can't have guns. Criminals can't have guns. It's a gun-free zone.
They said so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They
Just
see the
because.
sign and they say, oh, well, we can't commit crimes here. It's a gun-free zone.
Just because they've seen the sign?
Yeah. You need to
I got a
understand
sign.
how criminality works.
Huh?
You need to understand how criminality works.
Could school me real quick here, Lonnie, right before I go to break.
They told me so. This is what the Democrats told me so. They said if you see a sign that says gun-free zone, you can perform a crime, but you have to use a knife, not a gun.
Interesting. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to come right back. We're We're getting ready for our 9 o'clock hour, which we're going to have co-host, former NFL football player is going to be here, and we're going to have a candidate for Chief Magistrate Judge here in Fannin County, Brian Jones. We got a lot coming up this morning. We're broadcasting from downtown Blue Ridge. Come down and visit us. And I have to tell you something, folks. Hearing the birds this morning and watching the guys here in the city cleaning the sidewalks and with the blowers running, it's a beautiful downtown, and you ought to come visit Blue Ridge. Lottie, take us to break. We're going to get back on this. Because if unemployment is 5%, okay, unemployment's 5%, then if everybody's working, who has time to do all this protesting and throwing eggs and throwing rocks, and who has time to go out and shoot people if everybody's working? The president said everybody's working. I don't understand it. We're going to cover that when we come back from break. I'm your host, BKP. I promise the first hour is the most political hour we'll have today. 9 to 11, we'll get into some other things. We have a nice doggy visitor.
Don't get distracted.
Yeah, we're getting a doggy visitor. Hey, pets allowed. It's FetcherNews.com. Take a break, Lonnie.
Switch and save at Shattenkirk Ford. Find quality pre-owned trucks under $20,000 and not just Fords. We have all the best makes and models. Shop the best selection of certified pre-owned Fords in the area. Switch today and shop our network of over 500 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. We'll even deliver it to you. Plus, every vehicle sold comes with Shattenkirk Customer Care, which offers you extra protection for no extra charge. Make the switch to Shattenkirk Ford in Jasper. Online at ShattenkirkFordJasper.com.
Announcing Pizza Hut's new Applewood smoked bacon and melty cheese. Stuffed in the crust. Pizza Hut's bacon stuffed crust pizza is here, now with Applewood smoked bacon and loaded with cheese in one irresistible crust. Just $12.99, only at Pizza Hut.
You're making me crazy.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Only Pizza Hut delivers 2 medium pizzas any way you want for just $6.99 each. Get any 2 freshly made pizzas with high quality, fresh ingredients and sauce made with California vine ripened tomatoes. Now get your favorite specialty recipes like meat lovers, backyard barbecue chicken, or 5-pepper pepperoni. So you never have to compromise with any quality toppings, any crust, any specialty. Anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas, just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Better days ahead. Truck Month is back at your new Days Chevrolet in Jasper with savings up to $8,000 off MSRP. Right now, get a roomy new Chevy Equinox for just $23,200, or get Days max discount on a new Silverado Crew Cab, just $31,900, plus instant easy credit with Days Fast Track Credit Center. But these Truck Month savings won't last long. Get to Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where Chevy cars and trucks cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
We're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. I just think when I'm coming back from break that I'm getting to say good morning from the office from beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. Look at this place, Lonnie. I mean, you know, you should pay me to get to come up here. I got to give you the price. You want to know the price? I mean, you get to sit in that nice, lovely chair for a couple hours and relax, and you push 2 or 3 buttons. 2 or 3 buttons, and you Google something from time to time.
You know what, though?
What, though?
I have to say, I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you, folks. We need to pay attention. Stay with me a minute here. I have some big news, but what you got? Why are you so proud of me?
I'm proud of you. We've been here 2 weeks now, and so far, now I'll say so far yet, you haven't gotten us kicked out with your political talk.
Kicked out? Why? Kicked out? Why would I get kicked out? Nobody's here to see it right now. Folks, if you want to come down, now we got in 30 minutes, I do have some more political talk, so stay tuned, Lonnie, and don't let anybody know. We have people, I love it here. Come down and join us. Here's the whole idea. We're going to be here every Friday all summer long. This is going to get built up. I love starting at 8 o'clock. I'm starting to see the people walking up and down the sidewalks, enjoying it. We just had a visitor, Jack. Jack brought his human by, okay? So Jack brought his human by to see us. Jack was just window shopping here during the break. You can bring your dog. Absolutely. Bring your pet. You know what I want to get on the show?
Since Brian is going to be a pet racist, you can bring your cat too. It's okay.
No. Oh, I'm cringing. Lonnie, did you say bring your cat?
I said bring your cat.
Oh, okay. Bring your feline. Okay, listen. You know what I want to get on the show? I want to get an ape. I want to do a monkey segment. I'm serious.
Don't get too close. I'll have to shoot him.
No, I'm serious. There's the Project Ape. Have you not seen that on the internet? Project Ape?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, folks, I want to get Friday. I want you to tune in every Friday saying about 9 o'clock. You have no idea what's going to happen next on this show. That's how much fun I want to have on Fetch Fun Friday. I'm your host, BKP. We are at the shops of Sycamore. Now at 9 o'clock, we're going to look over and look at all the shops. We have Tupelo Tea. Tom, the sign on the door says open 3 weeks. I know last week over here at Tupelo Tea, Tom and Donna, the owners, great people. And, you know, let me just get into that. Small business, USA, love it. Love everything about it. Husband and wife, Tupelo Tea. This is a husband and wife, okay? This is a family, husband and wife, husband and wife. I'm serious. I just thought of this, Lonnie. It's brilliant, right? It's just brilliant. You never know when that's going to happen with me, right, Lonnie? Or you never know if it's possible with me, brilliance. But now I don't know.
There's a
Blue.
joke in there somewhere.
There's a joke?
Yeah, you're
Let
brilliant.
me finish up. I'm getting very serious because I love America. Obama should come visit here. This is where he should come.
I'm just thinking about somebody saying one time about a monkey and Shakespeare given enough time.
Okay, this is where the president should come and see how America really works. Husband and wife. Husband and wife. Husband and wife. Husband and wife. Just saying. I don't know. I just thought of that. It just came to me, Lonnie. Look, I love supporting small business. I love to see these people out here trying to make it in America. But, you know, that leads me to tell you that what is happening in San Jose, those are not protesters. Yeah, they are protesting. You're watching. But they don't like America, folks. It's not Donald Trump. It's got zero to do with Donald Trump. They're flying Mexican flags. It's got nothing to do with Trump running for president. They just do not like America. Now, unemployment's supposed to be 5%. Nobody talks about the 94 million that are not on the rolls. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about them not being on the rolls. They've fallen off the rolls. They can't even look for it. They can't even find a job anymore. Nobody talks about that. Okay? Nobody talks about the middle class is suffering economically. They are. Wages are down in the middle class. The middle class, families, mom and dads that are trying to raise their families are struggling in this economy that the president stands on stage. We don't have, now Lonnie, I knew you were going to do this. You're going to get me all fired up. We don't have, with this president, we do not have 1/4 of GDP over 3%, not one. And they've all had to be adjusted back all through this administration. Let me see, all through this administration, okay? They kept telling us GDP 3.9%. Everybody came out and cheered, and economists, everybody cheered, right? But then they adjusted it back. After they released it, after the adjustments, okay, oh, we found it was 2.7, 2.5, 2.1. Now, this guy has the nerve to stand on stage, tell you that what he has done is printed so much money. I ain't got time for that. They've printed so much money. He stands on stage out in Indiana. This guy's campaigning. I mean, he is open, wide up campaigning, and he's telling you how great the economy is, how great everything is. But 94 million Americans are not on the employment roll. You have these people that should be working out in San Jose, but instead they're carrying Mexican flags, most of them probably illegals, okay? Most of them, all right? Good part of them. They're throwing things. They're hitting people with eggs, not the Trump people, okay? Where is Hillary? Okay, where is all the outcry? Donald needs to come out and condemn this, condemn this. Now, maybe they're on TV this morning condemning this. But where is Hillary coming out and saying condemn this? Condemning this. Where is Bernie? Where are their people coming out and saying stop this now? This is not right. This is not how you express yourself in a peaceful protest. This is not how you do it. This is not how you do it. Have you ever seen the pictures? Now, let me get to this. Have you ever seen the pictures of the Tea Party rally in Washington, D.C., okay, and how much litter was on the ground when everybody left? Basically, none at all. It was cleaned up. There was 1 million people there, and after the meeting was over of the Tea Party rally in Washington, D.C., people picked up their trash and found a trash can to put it in. I just say it, folks. Okay, a guy standing on a stage bragging about unemployment being down. At the same time, this guy's got the nerve. It says he wants to increase Social Security benefits. Really? You know what they said at the Cato Institute? This is the Cato Institute, okay? The Cato Institute said it was like trying to pack extra passengers on the Titanic. That's what they said, right from the Cato Institute. The guy says, this is equivalent like hey, we're going to sink, so let's throw some extra passengers on the ship. I'm not lying, folks. That's seriously. He said yesterday he wants to increase Social Security benefits. He's out there campaigning. Is he campaigning for Hillary? That's what I'm asking. Is he campaigning for Hillary? Or is he setting the stage for another candidate? I don't know, just saying. Now, Hillary came out yesterday with a great what is being cheered this morning by all the media. It's just awesome, this great foreign policy speech. Look, where's John Kerry? I want somebody to text me, 706-889-9700, or send me an email, chief@fetchernews.com. Where is John Kerry? Where is the Secretary of State? The Secretary of State, the State Department is a shambles, folks. It's a shambles, okay? The pale white women, you remember the two pale white women that used to come up to the podium before Admiral, what's his name, Kirby? Look him up. Is it Kirby? I think it is, right? John Kirby, is it? Or whatever. He's the spokesman for the State Department. Okay. Before he started coming up, we had the pale white women. Yeah, I know. You don't like that. I don't care. The pale white women, where'd they go? All right, they were coming up. They cut 8 minutes out of a video. What's his name? Admiral John Kirby is now up there saying, hey, you know what? We're sorry. We don't know who did it. Folks, metadata. Do you know what metadata is? Lonnie, do you know what metadata is? Do you? Yes or no? That's a yes or no. Do you know what?
It's like regular data, but super powered.
Okay. Meta, whatever. Anyhow, folks, let me tell you something. If you forward an email, if you text somebody, that data is somewhere. Right, Lonnie? It's somewhere. Okay? Now, the great thing is that you think when you hit delete, I deleted it. It's somewhere. There's a server this thing's hiding on somewhere. I mean, Google has servers floating out in the ocean somewhere on major, look like cargo ships as servers. Right, Lonnie?
I'd check Hillary's basement.
Would you check Hillary's basement? Yeah, okay.
There's usually a server or two down there.
There's usually a server or two somewhere around there. Anyhow, here's the facts, folks. They're telling you at the State Department they don't know who gave the directive and who actually did delete the 8 minutes. Well, let me tell you what happened when we deleted 18 minutes, or Nixon deleted 18 minutes from some audio tapes. And back then, they preempted all your soap operas in the middle of the day because Watergate did not stop till they found out what happened. Was it 18 missing minutes of a tape, right? The State Department, folks, deleted 8 minutes of a video where Rosen from Fox News had an interchange with one of the pale white women, okay, because they lied about the Iranian deal. Now, the reason I told you that is because Hillary Clinton has written a book claiming victory and being the one that put the Iranian deal together, cheering about it, okay? She, folks, counts the Iranian deal as one of her accomplishments. That's it. Now, did you see the report on Fallujah last night? No, you're busy at the lake. I got no problem with that. You're out at the lake, you're boating, it's holiday. You know, we come off Memorial Day, a lot of people on vacation, right? So no, you didn't see that. You don't see what's going on in Fallujah, okay? You don't see the people that are trying to cross this border every day through Mexico. You're not paying attention to that right now, okay? You don't see the murder rate in this country. You don't see how Libya fell apart and ISIS has the oil. You don't see any of that. You're not paying attention to that. But that's what Hillary Clinton's hoping, is you're not paying attention to any of that, because she got up at a foreign policy speech yesterday and she said it would be dangerous to have Donald Trump. I'm going to take a brief break and I'm going to come back. I'm going to get this. How much time do I have left before 9? I have about 20 minutes. And then again, at 9 o'clock, I have a special co-host coming in somewhere around 9. Kristen Berry, a professional fitness and health and fitness trainer. She will be here with me at 9:30. Brian Jones is going to be stopping by, candidate for magistrate court judge. Yeah, got that right. Blue Ridge, Fannin County, in a runoff with Sherry Walker. He's going to be stopping by at 9:30. And at 10 o'clock, I'm going to have Gabe Northern, former NFL player, professional football player with the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. So you stay tuned. We'll take a brief break. We'll wrap this up a little bit. I only got a couple more minutes before things get lively here. And if we get caught getting real political, what do you think? We'll get thrown out, Lonnie? I don't see it, but Lonnie does. All right? Anyhow. Oh, first of all,
it's just because
folks,
they didn't give you your tea this morning.
Let's pray for the Democrats going to Philadelphia. The murder rate's up 55% in Philadelphia. I'm very concerned on the Democrat convention being a gun-free zone with all the violence that Bernie Sanders protesters are going to be putting out during that convention. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. Good morning, Blue Ridge. Take us to break, Lonnie.
Switch and save at Shattenkirk Ford. Find quality pre-owned trucks under $20,000 and not just Fords. We have all the best makes and models. Shop the best selection of certified pre-owned Fords in the area. Switch today and shop our network of over 500 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. We'll even deliver it to you. Plus, every vehicle sold comes with Shattenkirk Customer Care, which offers you extra protection for no extra charge. Make the switch to Shattenkirk Ford in Jasper. Online at ShattenkirkFordJasper.com.
Announcing Pizza Hut's new Applewood smoked bacon and melty cheese. Stuffed in the crust. Pizza Hut's bacon stuffed crust pizza is here, now with Applewood smoked bacon and loaded with cheese in one irresistible crust. Just $12.99, only at Pizza Hut.
You're making me crazy.
El Rey and Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey and Ellijay.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Only Pizza Hut delivers 2 medium pizzas any way you want for just $6.99 each. Get any 2 freshly made pizzas with high quality, fresh ingredients and sauce made with California vine ripened tomatoes. Now get your favorite specialty recipes like Meat Lovers, Backyard Barbecue Chicken, or 5-pepper pepperoni. So you never have to compromise with any quality toppings, any crust, any specialty. Anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas, just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Days ahead.
Truck Month is back at your new Days Chevrolet in Jasper with savings up to $8,000 off MSRP. Right now, get a roomy new Chevy Equinox for just $23,200, or get Days max discount on a new Silverado Crew Cab, just $31,900, plus instant easy credit with Days Fast Track Credit Center. But these Truck Month savings won't last long. Get to Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where Chevy cars and trucks cost less.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
You can come on in here. The camera's on me. You can come in here through here. Okay, we're back. I'm BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And we're live here from downtown Blue Ridge. Now, let me remind you, I've been telling you this all morning. We're going to be here every Friday morning. This is our Friday morning summer series. We're at the shops of Sycamore Crossing. And I'm just really enjoying this, folks. It's our first Friday. I'm hearing the background noise of small town America, the delivery trucks for the restaurants all up and down the street here. As I said earlier, husband and wife. I don't know about this store. Husband and wife and husband and wife. Right here, there's 5 businesses that I'm aware of that the husband and wife are working together. And trust me, folks, that's a struggle in itself. I'll explain that later, okay? But husband and wives working together in small town America, small business to make it work. So I'm excited to be here.
I got a quick question.
What?
Your couch must be really comfortable.
Why?
Saying stuff like that.
I would sleep on the couch, right? I explained husband and wife working together, exactly. Folks, let me just say a couple things, okay? Now, for local news, before we get into our 9 o'clock hour, some local things. If you go to fetchernews.com, some current things are happening down at Copper Basin Medical Center. There's been about 3 emergency back-to-back meetings between the board and the staff and the personnel there, so on and so forth. So there's been several meetings. All 3 of those videos at Copper Basin Medical Center are online at fetchernews.com. And if you go to fetchernews.com, Fannin County, Laura Love has been following that story and went to all the meetings. She has that there, so you can check that out. Also, we've brought to you this week the situation with the North Georgia Medical Center, rural hospitals in North Georgia, major concern. Gilmer County Hospital, right on the edge of closing. We've talked about the Department of Community Health issuing a letter basically summarizing, telling Piedmont Hospital they can move forward with their plans to close North Georgia Medical Center and just have a standalone emergency room. We had Travis Crouch come in this week and talk about he is the chair of the JDA, right, Lonnie? And also post commissioner in Gilmer County. He talked about how the governor's task force to study rural hospitals in Georgia said that a standalone ER business model would not work. So that's on fetchernews.com. Travis, my interview with Travis this week is on there, about 40 minutes, has a lot of details on what's going on and what a certificate of need. Now, I have to tell you, I'm for one, before things were going on with the hospital, I did not even know what a certificate of need was. I didn't know that. I didn't even know you had to ask somebody to build a hospital. I thought if you just, it's a free enterprise, and if you got some money together and you got some investors and you built a building and met the codes or whatever, right, that you could have a hospital.
If you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will come. Yeah. If you build it and you keep putting mayonnaise on a sandwich, sooner or later you got to go to the hospital. Anyhow, I thought you could just build a hospital. I didn't know you couldn't do that, but you can. The state of Georgia has to issue what's called a certificate of need. If you don't have one, you can't build a hospital. Long story short, all of that's on fetchernews.com, Gilmer County. What's the name of that article again, Lonnie? Give us the name of that article to look up.
The article's called Opposition Ignored by the DOCH's Reply.
Now, did you put the video of the interview?
Yeah.
The video interview with what?
You can find Travis Crouch's interview in that article, or you can find it separate in the GMFTO
section of
category.
our website.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a GMFTO section of our website. So that's Good Morning from the Office. So if you go there under the news section, when it blows up, it'll say GMFTO. When that blows up there, you can look there under that, and it has all of our segments. But again, that segment on the interview, also the letter from the Department of Community Health in Georgia, and Lonnie's article is in there. So we're going to keep up with that as far as that's going. Many of you have gone to our Facebook page. Find us on Facebook, fetchernews.com, or follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, #GMFTO. So many pictures. It's a beautiful morning, but a lot of storm damage are down around the Jasper area, right, Lonnie? On our Facebook page, if you hit like, you'll see a lot of pictures of storm damage, transformers down. Now, somebody sent us a video yesterday that was really neat. It was a really neat video, and they were standing on their porch, and the storm's coming through. It's down in Jasper, and Lonnie, you're going to like this. The storm's coming through. It's down in Jasper, and a person they're out there videoing it, and they actually have lightning. They have lightning come down, strike the tree right in their front yard, and you watch the tree split. I couldn't post it. You know why? He had a couple words to say about the time the lightning hit that tree, and we can't play that on the show. So it's a really neat video. It's like, and it is. It's like, but when that lightning hit that tree, I'm just going to tell you the sentence starts with O. All right.
We can put it on the show. You just need to make really loud beeping sounds.
No, beep, beep. I'm the guy that does the beeping, right? But anyhow, a lot of storm damage. You find us on Facebook, FetcherNews.com. You can check us out. But it's a beautiful Friday here, and we're getting at 9 o'clock. Don't forget it. One of our guests is already here, Brian Jones. He is a candidate. It's a runoff for Chief Magistrate Judge here in Fannin County, and he is here. We're going to talk with him a couple minutes. And then at 10 o'clock, we have former NFL player, went to LSU, played college football at LSU, then went on to the Buffalo Bills, and then played for the Minnesota Vikings. And that would be Gabe Northern. He'll be here at 10 o'clock. And then I have a special co-host coming in, Kristen Berry. Kristen is a professional health and fitness trainer. So we're going to talk to her. She'll be here for a couple hours also this morning. Lonnie, before we get into the 9 o'clock, I lost track of what I was saying. Now, we're concerned about the Democrats because they're going to Philadelphia and the murder rate's up 55%, right? And it's a gun-free zone. That's kind of the whole summary of it. Democrats going to Philadelphia. Bernie Sanders supporters are going to rally out there, and they're going to get all upset. And it's a gun-free zone, and murder's up 55%. Am I missing anything?
I believe they call that a nutshell.
I'm really concerned about the Democrats going to Philadelphia because, folks, you have asked for it. You've asked for it. You asked for it. You know what? Who was it? Who was it? Hank Williams Jr. that said murder is up, stock market's down, and you only get mugged if you go downtown? Was that Hank Williams Jr.? You don't know anything about that, do you? Lonnie, I'd be ashamed, okay? But that's what it is. I'm concerned about the Democrats going to Philadelphia because look at, folks, a new poll out this morning in California. I think it's got Bernie Sanders 48, Hillary 47. I'm telling you, if Bernie comes out of I know what you're going to say. She's going to come out with enough delegates to win. Folks, you realize she doesn't have the delegates to win without the super delegates, you know, the set-up ones that the Democrats fixed for her, okay? So she doesn't have all the delegates without super delegates. And if Bernie wins California, there may be a reason the super delegates want to talk to him. So what's going on there? She gave a major, let's get back to that a minute before we get to our 9 o'clock. She gave a major, what she's calling, the media's calling, and they're making a big deal out of it, foreign policy speech yesterday. And she talked about how you don't want Donald Trump's hand on the nuclear codes. You don't want him to have the nuclear codes, and how Donald Trump said he was aware of, he knew about foreign policy because he held the Miss USA pageant, or Miss Universe pageant in another country. She made fun of Donald Trump, talked about his temperament. Well, let me tell you something, folks. I think if Donald Trump was president of the United States, we would have went in and tried to save those 4 dead Americans in Benghazi. They wouldn't be dead. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think if Donald Trump was president of the United States, or if he's president of the United States, the State Department won't be in a shambles. Folks, the State Department's in an absolute shambles. You can't even find John Kerry. Let me ask you, when's the last time they brought John Kerry out to the microphone? He's in charge of the State Department. No, they got Admiral, what's his name, John Kirby? All right, Admiral John Kirby out there. He's trying to explain why they deleted 8 minutes off of tape. Remember the last time there was something deleted? That was Nixon, 18 minutes. They held Watergate. So, folks, are we going to just let this go because they say, oh, we don't know who did it, who gave the directive? Where's John Kerry? Where's the president on this? Where's the president saying we can't tolerate this? It can't happen. Okay? Look, you are much better off. The best news I've heard all week is when President Obama came home from, I'm going to finish up my Destroying America tour when he went to Hiroshima or whatever you say, and he put a wreath there. Oh, really? Really? Have you been, I want to know, have you been to Hawaii and went out to see the USS Arizona, right? That's Arizona. Have you seen it? I have. Huh? Oh, you haven't been to Hawaii? Well, you're not going either. Anyhow, have you been to Hawaii? I have. I went to Hawaii. Went to Hawaii. I took the boat out there, and I looked down in that water, and I seen it in that water. Folks, this guy, you don't lay no wreath. Oh, I don't want to. I want to be friends with the Japanese. Okay, we'll be friends. But the president of the United States came back and he said, you know what? Foreign leaders are rattled about the thought of Donald Trump being president. Best news I heard all week is that they're rattled and we may be respected once again. I'm going to get away from that. We want to say our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the soldiers that were swept away. There's a lot of flooding. We want to send out our thoughts and prayers to all the people in Texas. That tragedy down there, the flood waters. Fort Hood, 5 soldiers are dead. 4 are missing after an Army truck capsized. I read this story earlier this morning. I want to send our prayers out to them. Yesterday in Colorado, we had 2 planes that crashed out there in Colorado over a ceremony. Pull that up in a minute. I want to make sure I get it right. They were doing a flyover at the Naval Academy ceremony. Lonnie will pull that up, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and take my 9 o'clock break. We're kindly getting mixed up here. We're waiting for some people to get in, but we do have one of our guests here. So in effort to his busy schedule, we're going to take our break, and we're going to go ahead. When we come back, we're going to have magistrate candidate for magistrate judge Brian Jones in here. We're going to talk to him about 15 minutes. I was just talking to him a minute ago. That's a busy guy, man. He got everything going on, so we got to get him in here so he can go to the next thing. So we're going to take a brief break. When we come back, it's still election time in Fannin County, and we'll talk to candidate Brian Jones right after these messages. Lonnie, take us a break.